I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah.
Welcome to an all-new edition of Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend here on YouTube, on High Spots TV, and with our friends on Local Now Wrestling Spotlight all the way across North America and the world. Laynie Luck steps in to get set for this four-way contest, and she takes a long look at Magnum DD. Ben, all yours.
It is a four-way match. Introducing first from St. Louis, Missouri, 202 pounds, your father's favorite wrestler, Dan Montana.
Dan looking resplendent in that button down. I gotta get one of those.
Next, hailing from Texas, residing in Chicago, she is two turns the wild unicorn, Laynie Luck.
Laynie even getting a round of applause after being announced hailing from Chicago.
250 pounds, Magnum DD.
Magnum DD, Dak Draper. Who paid him to end the winning streak of Laynie Luck, and why did they do it?
And finally, from Savannah, Oklahoma, 200 pounds, the Southern Flamingo, Kody Coco Lane.
Ah, one of my favorites. It's Coco, sugar. Kody Lane stepping into this four-way confrontation, and this is star-studded to open up this week on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. We saw it just recently. Dak Draper, the attack post-match on Laynie Luck, who had been on an incredible winning streak of late. Dak Draper then one-on-one picks up the victory over Laynie and has alluded to someone who hired him. And as he talks about the fans pulling his clothes off, of course, Dak Draper already getting into it with the fans here at Del Mar Hall, and that's not a surprise. Dak Draper saying if you need a job done, call Magnum DD. And I would love to know who paid him off to end that winning streak and why. Don't think we're going to get the answers here as Laynie Luck and Kody Lane start this one out. Side headlock by Laynie. And Laynie with the capture, Kody backs her to the ropes. Laynie steps in, shoulder block, and Coco goes nowhere.
One more time, Laynie, you got it.
You can hear Dan from the backside saying, "You've got it, Laynie," and no, not that time either. Coco stays strong. Laynie telling Kody Lane. Oh, and Coco with a bit of a shove. Laynie kips back up to her feet. Trip takedown by Kody Lane. Lane hits the ropes. Laynie drops down. Kody Lane rolls through. Laynie out of the way of the boot. German suplex attempt. Kody held on to the top rope on the roll-up. Flying her way through. Oh, Laynie's going to snap him through with that head scissors. Kody charges. Laynie duck underneath. Gut wrench capture. Laynie satellite all the way around into the arm drag. Kody stationed up in the corner as Laynie takes center ring. Kody charges, and there's the shoulder block. And Magnum DD on the outside, who does not look too excited about getting involved in the action, having a chuckle at the down fortune of Laynie. Off the ropes, Kody was going for the boot. Laynie catches herself in the corner, throws a boot of his own. And Magnum DD capturing Laynie in the ropes. Full Nelson, assist with Lane, and snap through again with the head scissors. Step up in Xavier by Laynie Luck. And Dan the Dad giving her a round of applause, and as Kody Lane rolls to the outside, surprise, surprise, here comes Magnum DD. Forearm down to the back. And Draper tossing Laynie out to the floor. And again, Magnum DD putting the bad mouth on Laynie Luck and the St. Louis fans. I believe he's made Dad angry. And Dan the Dad is telling Magnum DD to come in for a chat. Flying through the ropes. Count of 2 for Dan the Dad. Draper able to fight his way out, back to the ropes. Dan, shoulder block, and Magnum DD drops him down to the canvas.
Nobody calls me Dakota.
Draper off the ropes. Dan ducks down. Tried the leapfrog, and that is way too much dude to be able to pull that. Up to the shoulders. Rocky Mountain Wasteland. No. Down the backside. Go behind. Standing switch. Off to the ropes goes Dan. Dak charges. Dan puts the brakes on him, and hang on a second. Dan needs a sip of coffee. Maybe a longer swig. Dak charges in a second time. Dan's not done yet. It's a rich blend, don't you know? Oh, wait, Magnum DD, he just took the mug. You can't take them. Oh, and he took a swig. It's like rocket fuel in there. That is just completely uncalled for. And Dak Draper charges in, back elbow. Now the boot lands. And to the outside, the former Alpha 1 Zero Gravity champion, all the way up to the top rope. Dan's gonna fly, crossbody. Draper down. Dan trying to press the advantage. And Dan getting the love from the crowd here in St. Louis. Kody Lane back in. Go behind, standing switch, and once more. Kody Lane with the rear waist lock. Now Laynie, backside. Laynie has both of them hooked in. Laynie rolls up Kody Lane, gets the count of 2. Dan hoisting Laynie up onto the shoulders. Laynie escapes down the backside. Back elbow strike lands. Dan backs Laynie off to the ropes. Dan charges. Kody pops him up to the shoulders. Dan trying to work down the backside. Roll up attempt. Count of 1, 2. Kody back to a pin position. Now jackknife rolling through his Laynie. Had both men's shoulders down before Magnum DD stepped in. Laynie charges. Magnum DD out of the way. And Draper with that swinging back suplex. Laynie down. Dan back up. Gut wrench. All the way up. Power slam position. Dan slides down the backside. Kody Lane charges. Kody Lane's got Magnum DD's shirt. And Dan helping Kody down. All right, jab lands. Coco with one of his own. And they're having a little bit of a game. Rocking the jaw of Dak Draper. Oh, heads up. Say hello to Uncle Charlie. Oh, ducking down was Dak Draper. Kody Lane stomps on the foot, the right hand lands. Back sent on the hang time. Gets more hang time than a Pro Bowl punter. Fans a little bit split on whether they want Dan Dad or Kody Lane to take this one. Dan popping Dak Draper up onto the top rope. And are we going to see a double team attempt at a superplex? Draper fires Lane down, then fires Dan down. Draper from the second rope on the inside, shotgun drop kick, takes both men through. And whether you love him or hate him, Dak Draper is an incredible athlete. Laynie Luck back to her feet, super kick. Just about knocked his teeth out. Laynie, second rope on the inside, tornado DDT. Draper holds on. Oh, front suplex position, Laynie way up into the lights. Dak races. And look at the length of time. He's got Laynie way up there. Almost into a jackhammer. Hook of the leg, count of 1, 2. Dan back in. Crucifix, count of 1, 2. Head, no. Draper able to kick out. Oh, knee from Draper. Rocks the jaw of Dan the Dad. Coco's back. Double underhook. He wanted the J Driller. Wouldn't connect. Oh, head to head they go. Kody Lane, leapfrog. Dan, DDT. Down goes Magnum DD. And Kody Lane from the corner. Slingshot. Landed that moonsault, but landed heavy on his knee. Dan rolling Kody out of the way. Count of 2, and now I think it's going to break down between Dan the Dad and Kody Lane. Whoa, and they're having problems here. In each other's face as Laynie Luck steps back in and Kody Lane fires her back down to the canvas. And Kody Lane barking away as Dan shoves Laynie out of the way. Didn't expect to see that. Kody, oh, duck under by Dan the Dad. Right hand landed by Laynie and another on Dan. Laynie, reversal. Kody sends her into the corner. Rising knee from Laynie Luck. Super kick on Dan. Laynie seated on the top rope. She's gonna fly. Caught by Dan. Dan tosses her into Kody Lane, power bomb. Oh, Kody hung on. Up to his shoulders, Death Valley driver. Kody sprints over, count of 1, 2, and Dan the Dad in the way once more. What a matchup to open up this week on Ascend. Shoved by Kody on Dan. And these two clearly not seeing eye to eye. Kody Lane pie facing Dan. And Dan's putting the glasses away. And he's getting rid of the button down. I think Kody Lane has made a serious mistake here. But watch out, Dak Draper, backside, pulling Dan to the outside and into the guardrail. Draper stepping back in as Kody Lane tied the hair up as well. Draper on the step through, catches the boot. Kody Lane, oh, flipped right down face first. Gut wrench position. Beautiful strength and sit out power bomb. Count of 1, 2, and Kody kicks out. Kody Lane surviving that sit out power bomb from the second row base crusher. Laynie charges. Double stomp down to the back.
10 minutes left, 10 minutes left.
Kody Lane over to Laynie. Fires Laynie off the ropes. Pop up. Code red. Laynie gonna fly. Suicide dive to the floor. Laynie Luck making her way back in. Only one left. It's Magnum DD. She'll fly in. Trying the sunset flip. Oh, Dak just sits down and gets the 3 count. And Magnum DD continuing to haunt Laynie Luck. Ended her win streak and just caught her in a strength moment. Laynie trying to use the momentum over the backside, didn't have enough to wrap him up. Dak dropped down, 3 count, and whoa, Laynie Luck's got the mic.
Dak! I'm so sick of you, Dak. No, you know what? You, and whatever bitch
Tag match challenge laid down by Laynie Luck.
I don't care to hear your answer right now, Jack, okay? You're not gonna have a choice.
Laynie Luck lays it down. Mystery partners at the Casa Loma Ballroom. And you're gonna see it right here on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend as Laynie Luck looks to finally get a measure of revenge.
Whoever hired this big bubbling idiot, you're gonna pay him February 18th. You're gonna pay him.
Laynie Luck might finally find out who this was that paid off Dak Draper to end her win streak.
We start with fresh shredded lettuce. Add in thin sliced local tomatoes. Every sandwich gets topped with our secret recipe sauce, Cage sauce. All these elements top our steakhouse quality beef and American cheese to create the chopped cheese, a standard above the rest, only from Central State Sandwiches. Quality.
Oh, I'll bring it inside.
Now what? No, not on the ring apron. Gut wrench power bomb. Dak Draper stepping back in. He's going to go second rope on the inside. Dak looks like he's ready to fly. Shotgun drop kick. Laynie set across the ring, and that's going to do it. Gut wrench power bomb on the ring apron, leading to that shotgun drop kick, and Dak Draper picks up the victory. And we're still left looking for some answers. Who put the hit in on Laynie Luck? Who turned Dak Draper loose on Laynie?
Yeah, that's totally something I can do, but it's going to cost you. Like, this is going to be a high-priced job. But with Magnum DD, I'm going to get the job done.
I got it.
That's $5.
Yeah, it's $5 US.
Hey, we got to go up. We need more. We need more.
You have birth.
We need more. We need more. Come on, this is a high-priced deal. Magnum
I got
DD
a
comes
20.
at a premium.
I got a Chris 20.
All right, here's what we're going to do. You're going to give me all that. You're going to have to give me a lot more, too, but this is going to be a little deposit, all right?
You're gonna.
Yeah, this is a deposit. I'm going to need more. Hey!
What?
Hey, get out of here! Beat it! I'll break that camera.
I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
We roll along here on Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend, and you can see the dollar bills. Big money. Xavier Walker. Tell me you don't see a future champion when you see Xavier Walker make his way to the ring. And Mike Outlaw is next on his hit list, as Xavier Walker looks to pick apart the crew one by one. He's already put down Mason St. Goods. He ended the feud with Dak Draper, who the crew hired to keep him from becoming the Crown of Glory champion, and now has his opportunity one-on-one with the former Crown of Glory title holder in Mike Outlaw.
Our next bout is set for one fall and is presented by Know the Ropes podcast, hosted by Cinco. Introducing first, to my right, from Flint, Michigan, weighing 267 pounds, Big Flexi, Xavier Walker.
Xavier Walker out of Flint, Michigan. An imposing physical presence.
Accompanied to the ring by Cinco from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 222 pounds. He is the general of the Bandana Brigade. Real name, no gimmicks, Mike Outlaw.
Biggest matchup in the Glory Pro Wrestling career of Xavier Walker right here. And Mike Outlaw is going to jumpstart this one, pounding Xavier Walker back into the corner. Right hands hammering away as he's got Walker tied up into the ropes. Mike Outlaw, the former Crown of Glory champion, the man who essentially unified that title with the Midwest Territory belt, and a former United Glory Tag Team champion. He's a Triple Crown winner. but he doesn't realize that standing behind him is the baddest man in Glory Pro. Xavier Walker taking Mike Outlaw to the corner. Hello. Keep on watch on that taped right hand of Xavier Walker, as he refers to it, the right hand of God. And if he puts it on the jawline of Mike Outlaw, this matchup is over. Mike Outlaw, right hand to the jawline of Walker, who comes back open hand of his own. Walker putting the boot up on the collarbone and now across the throat of Mike Outlaw. Walker stomping away. And Mike Outlaw down in the corner. Keep in mind, as I said, former Triple Crown winner here in Glory Pro Wrestling, and Xavier Walker hammering him down to the ring mat. By all rights, Xavier Walker should have held that Crown of Glory championship when he had his opportunity against Calvin Tankman. It took every member of the crew, plus Dak Draper, to keep it from being around his waist. Oh, Walker, boot to the side of the head of Outlaw. Now charges and clotheslines him up and over the top to the floor. Outlaw crashes hard into the guardrail. Mike Outlaw in his career has taken on the biggest and the baddest that the pro wrestling world can find. But when it comes to Xavier Walker, it's a completely different animal. Into the apron, where wood meets steel. Of course, the equalizer standing just behind Xavier Walker. Cinco around ringside, and Walker knows him well, and you never know when Cinco is going to get involved. The man who paid the money to Magnum DD to keep that title from getting around the waist of Walker. Walker going to step his way back through the ropes as he slows the pace down. Mike Outlaw trips Walker down, maybe slowed it a little bit too much. Outlaw steps over. It's not often in a matchup that Outlaw gives up size and strength, but that's certainly the case here. Outlaw looking vertical suplex. He waited too long, and Walker just tossed him. And Xavier Walker looking at that right hand, the size of a shot put ball. Imagine taking a metal lunchbox to the side of the head. Walker, Goozle. Oh, Outlaw, nice job to roll through. Count of 1, 2. Walker able to kick out. Oh, Outlaw slides underneath. Rolling elbow. Gets on top of Walker. Mount position. And Mike Outlaw started with the rights, now goes left and rights in combination. And there is the veteran experience of Mike Outlaw. And if he can plant Xavier Walker on the ground long enough to get to that top turnbuckle and fly, if he can hail the king, he can certainly pick up the victory and stop Walker's plans of revenge on the crew cold in their tracks. Outlaw. Oh, as Walker left the body open. Now to the knife edge chop. There's the veteran presence of Mike Outlaw, just taking every little opening that Xavier Walker gives him. Walker not doing it intentionally. It's that experience of Outlaw against the best of the best. When he sees Walker leave something open, he's just taking advantage. And Outlaw being warned for strangling Walker in that second rope. Outlaw puts a foot on the chest, and that's just going to make Xavier Walker mad. Elbow downstairs. Knife edge chop. Oh, to the throat goes Outlaw. Walker seated on that bottom buckle, and Outlaw going up to the eyes, raking away at the eyes with that tape from his wrist. And you might think, well, how damaging could that be? That tape on the wrist, when it gets wet with sweat, there can be some sharp edges develop, and it can burn as it rakes across your eyes. It's a porous surface. Right hand lands from Outlaw. Down to the body goes Walker. Combination of strikes, and Walker shovels Outlaw back into the buckles. Like two bulls running into one another. Walker charges. Outlaw gets the boot up. Outlaw out of the way. That's what you'd think Mike Outlaw has to do in this matchup. Use a little bit more speed. Use the agility, which he possesses for a big man. Up in the ropes. Walker caught him. Bad news situation here as Walker trying to drag Outlaw out of the ropes. Cinco stepping over. Keep your eyes on Cinco. Walker does get him out and slams him down to the canvas. All the way from Flint, Michigan, straight down to St. Louis, Missouri on that slam from the shoulders. Count of 4. Up to 5. Starting to stir now is Walker. Count is up to 6. 7. Can Walker get back to his feet? Outlaw trying as well. Count up to 8 and both men back up. Walker staggers out. Outlaw as they're nose to nose and Walker digs to the body. You know those strikes are going to add up and they're going to take their effect. Walker again downstairs. Outlaw turns, trying to find that opening. Walker presented it to him and they gave him one right back. Outlaw laid over the top rope and you can see how physical this match has been. The toll it's taking on both men. Walker battering to the body, rights and lefts. Outlaw off the ropes. He'll turn. Walker drives right through him. Xavier Walker again with the clothesline, knocks him down. Walker boots down where Outlaw was looking lariat. Trying to swing through with that neck breaker. Outlaw to the ropes. And he'll roll all the way through on Walker. Walker slings Outlaw into the ropes, who caught himself. Walker trying to follow with the goozle. Outlaw dragged him over the top rope. Sling blade onto the apron. Outlaw, I don't know if he got all of that, but he got enough to drop Xavier Walker. Keep in mind, this is not our main event. Still to come, the United Glory Tag Team titles are on the line. Moses, along with Ethan Price, defending against the former champions, PME. All the way up to the top rope. Outlaw, hail to the king. No, out of the way is Xavier Walker. Goozle position once more. Walker gonna take him up. No, Outlaw slides out the back. Second rope on the inside. Springboard, Outlaw. He didn't trick Walker. Ripcord neck breaker. Walker signaling for it once more. Outlaw's in big, big trouble. Walker sets in that corner. Smart move to walk away, gets away from Cinco's presence. Oh, Mason St. Good's onto the ring apron. What the hell is this? Mason St. Good's out the ringside. Watch Cinco. Cinco up on the apron. Outlaw to the eyes. Uh-oh. Chain inserted into the matchup. Right hand of God. With the chain, no less. And then drops Mason St. Good's. Goozle set. All the way up. Choke slam. Xavier Walker hooks the outside leg. Count of 2. He got him. Draper down. St. Good's down. And Mike Outlaw, the Triple Crown winner, down. This run of dominance for Xavier Walker keeps on rolling right through the crew. And Xavier Walker looking right over at the man who orchestrated the theft of what should have been his Crown of Glory championship. And Walker's gonna chase Cinco right on out of here. Of course, if I saw Xavier Walker walking over at me like that, I'd probably run too. Walker with the biggest win of his Glory Pro Wrestling career over the Triple Crown winner Mike Outlaw. The sky's the limit.
Tonight was a special night for a lot of reasons. As excited as I am to be Crown of Glory champion, I don't know what my future holds. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if you're mid-2024. I don't know if Glory Pro is.
It was about the time you were getting ready to start the match. So
it's important to me that everybody knows what they mean to Warriors. Because every night I go out there, I feel exactly what you guys mean to me. And what I mean to you. It's a give and take relationship. I just hope I met you guys proud.
I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
It's main event time. The United Glory Tag Team titles. The prize that's on the line. There you see the new champions. Winning it in TLC right here on Ascend. The big strong boy Ethan Price, the deliverer Moses. They've gotten on the same page, and are they one heck of a tag team? But to defend those belts, they'll have to go up against a former championship combination, PME.
Is a tag team match. One fall for the United Glory Tag Team Championship. Your referee is Christopher Miles. And now introducing first the challengers from Erotic City, USA. The team of Philly C, Marino T, the Philly and Marino Experience.
Marino T, closest to your screen. Philly C, far side. The power of the team. They've got all the moves, and they've been there and held the gold before.
From Austin, Texas and St. Louis, Missouri, the team of the big strong boy Ethan Price and the deliverer Moses, the United Glory Tag Team Champion.
Second time that Moses has held those United Glory Tag Team titles. Second championship combination with Ethan Price. First time Ethan Price has struck gold here in Glory Pro Wrestling. Now, tag team cohesiveness on the side of PME. I've mentioned before, I was there when PME began riding the roads. They would come up to Alpha One Wrestling in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I saw them really develop what they have now. They are near 10 years together as a team. I believe it was 2016 that they really started to regularly put this combination together, and they've been winning gold across North America ever since. It's Marino Tenaglia, who will start off against Ethan Price, and Ethan Price does not want to get into a dance-off with Marino T. Go behind for Marino T. Ethan Price sliding underneath. He'll take control of the arm. Momentum on the side of Moses and Ethan Price after winning that TLC match to capture the gold. But can they make it work past the former champions? Ethan Price hits the brakes. Oh, nice job to roll through. Put Marino onto his shoulders. Just a count of one. Price, rear waist lock. Marino working up to his feet. Breaks the grip. Rolls Price up, count of 1, 2. That's all he's going to get on that occasion. Arm drag take through. Second time. And that time it's Marino turning it around. And Marino out of the way of the drop kick. Telegraphed a bit by Ethan Price. Read it and avoided it. Marino hits the ropes. Price drops down. Price over the top and then trips down Marino T.
Come on!
Smart move from Ethan Price. He'll step back in through that second rope and lands the elbow drop. Hook of the outside leg, count of 1, 2. That's all he'll get. It'll take much more than that to put Marino Tenaglia away. And the power of their combination, Philly C looking for the tag while Moses will tag back in on the other side. Moses with much more championship experience than his partner Ethan Price. Knife edge chop, landing to the chest of Marino T. Marino, backed into the corner by Moses. Moses, headstand in the corner, showing the athleticism. Puts the boots right to the jaw. Marino backed off, shotgun drop kick lands. And Marino's in big trouble. The momentum of this team of Ethan Price and Moses certainly carrying them right now. Marino T backed into the corner, and he's in the wrong part of town. Marino tried to bring the champions together. Duck underneath, double hip lock, takeover lands. Now combination offense, double drop kick. Marino, big trouble. Champions could retain 2.5. And Marino Tenaglia in big trouble in this matchup. He's got to get over and make a tag to Philly C. Rear waistlock in the way that Ethan Price will cinch that in. He'll take all the air right out of Marino T. Back elbow strike lands for Marino. A second and a third, and that will break the grip. Charging over, takes Moses off the apron, slides to the outside. Marino looking to slingshot his way back through. He does, and makes the tag. In comes Philly C, and he'll roll through the back elbow. The jabs raining in on the jawline of Ethan Price. Little flip-flop and fly action. Ethan Price out of the way now, hooked up to the shoulders. Samoan drop position. Philly C rolls through and flies in with a wheel kick. Count of 1, 2, and kick out at 2 1/4. Referee Christopher Miles has certainly kept that cadence on the count consistent. Fans split on this one. Half the crowd chanting for PME, the other half want to see the retention of Ethan Price and Moses. Philly C drops the elbow. Count of 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get on that occasion. Rear chin lock. Philly C leans back to the corner, makes the tag to partner Marino T. Inverted atomic drop, and Marino puts the boot right onto the jaw. Count of 1, 2, it's still going. Ethan Price able to survive this time, and how quickly the match has turned. Marino Tenaglia taking control after Philly C completely changed this matchup around. Marino whipping Price into the corner. He goes up and over the top, now charges. Shoulder block downstairs, and a second time. Marino Tenaglia in a little bit of trouble in the corner. He'll be lifted. Price pulling him out of that corner. Marino front face lock. Vertical suplex, snapped him over. Hook of the outside leg, count of just 2. Marino rolls through, captures the wrist, backs to his corner. Philly C, the big fella, he's gonna fly. Coming down with the double axe handle and just drops Ethan Price. And drops the elbow, measured it perfectly. Look at the outside leg, count of 1, 2, and that's all. Ethan Price, rear chin lock. Philly C keeping control of the neck of Ethan Price. Up to his feet goes Price, elbow downstairs. Second time and third time from Price. Price off the ropes. Sidewalk slam perhaps. Tag into Marino T, who will fly up and over the top combination offense. Sidewalk slam, elbow drop, count of 1, 2, and a quarter again. Marino Tenaglia, obviously impressed by the tenacious ability and will to survive of Ethan Price. And Marino's going to want to stay away from worrying too much about showboating in this matchup, as down to the midsection goes Ethan Price. Reins in right forearms, backing Marino towards the ropes. Marino able to stay on his feet, but Price needs to make the tag over to Moses, who's a little bit incredulous that he has not done so yet. Marino over the top, tilt-a-whirl power slam. Price landed on the wrong side, though he's farther away from his corner. Christopher Miles with the count. Up to 3. Price rolls. Can he make the cover on Marino? Marino's going to roll onto his shoulder. Smart move. Avoids a potential pinning predicament. Price rolling. Marino keeps control of the wrist. There's the veteran presence and tag team combination of Marino Tenaglia. Price trying to reach out to Moses. Just can't quite get there. Right forearm lands. And another. As Price trying to force his way over to the corner. Marino, wrist control again. Forearm to the jawline of Price. Marino Tenaglia reaching out. He wants to make that tag to Philly C. And now they square off. Little Rock'em Sock'em Robots action. Back and forth with those forearms. And now just turning them into straight rights. And it's a bit of a hockey fight. Oh, both men dizzied up. Little punch drunk, perhaps. They each fire up, they each land the forearms, and they each make the tag. Fresh men in. Waist lock, German suplex, beautiful execution from Moses. Duck underneath the clothesline. Moses again, high angle on that German. A third time, looking for the hat trick. Moses gets battered to the side of the head. Duck underneath. Philly C sending him to the ropes. Moses pops down the backside, switches direction, rolls through with that elbow. Hook of the inside leg, actually cradles both. Still only 2. Moses, he can feel it. He can feel the momentum. It's carried them to the titles, but can it carry them to a defense over former United Glory Tag Team Champions? Into the corner. He'll land that forearm. Pulled out of the corner. Vertical suplex set. Has to battle Philly C for it. Hooks that leg. Looks like he's going to go fisherman. To the body goes Philly C. He'll roll through. Knife edge chop. Make it 2. And a third. Trying to batter Moses back. Lands the right hand. Rolling underneath. Moses. Duck under. Rear waist lock. Second rope on the inside. What the heck was that? Hook of the outside leg. Count 1, 2, and 3/4. Thought it was going to be a slingshot bulldog.
Moses.
Almost ended up being a flatliner. Back to his feet goes Moses. And sending Marino T off the ring apron. Moses makes the tag. Back into the ring comes Ethan Price. Price standing, second rope on the inside. Both men fly. Philly C out of the way of both. Double cutter perhaps. No! Double sliced bread! Little assist to Marino Tenaglia. Wheelbarrow position. We've seen this before. The wheelbarrow senton. Back senton from Philly C. Great tag team combination. Count 1, 2, and it's still not over. Ethan Price able to escape. Price down. Philly C. He's feeling it. Marino and Moses still down. Both men in the ring getting back to their feet. Now Marino back to his on the outside as he'll ascend all the way up. Back into the ring rolls Moses. Looking for that double stomp DDT. Oh my goodness, what a super kick. Moses wipes out Marino. Price calls for him in. Neck breaker out of that Death Valley driver position. Count of 2. And Philly C in to break it up. Great tag team combination there from Moses and Ethan Price. Boy, they've come a long way in a very short amount of time. Philly C trying to battle his way back up. Marino stirring. The champion's now stirring. Oh, Marino looks like he's out on his feet. All 4 men stare down. And Ethan Price pulls the straps down on his tag partner. Marino T pulls the shirt off on Philly C. And they're all gonna go. It's a festival of right hands. Ethan Price, first man down to a knee. Super kick from Marino. Lands on Moses. Ethan Price back up, knife edge chop. And Xavier put it right behind the ear. Price making his way over. Marino caught. He'll be sent across the ring. Pops up and over the top. Price stalled, and he got caught. Front, side, and back. Sandwich play there from PME. And now an opportunity. Double stop and the DDT. No. Able to roll out of his Ethan Price. Oh, Moses takes Philly C to the floor. Price caught Marino with the kick. And now Marino stunned. Hooked up on that top rope. Superplex time, perhaps. Price trying to bring Marino off that top rope. Can he pull him all the way over? Marino trying to fight his way back down. Headbutt lands. Price falls back to the canvas. And Marino is going to fly if he has his bearings about him, and I think he's calling for it. 450. We know Marino T can hit it. Price powers his way back up, all the way to the top rope. Superplex. All the way down. Price should roll through. Caught. Both men hooked. What happened? It was a 3 count. It was engaged by Marino. Both teams celebrating. Christopher Miles saying, no, it's not PME. But he's waving off the champions as well. What in the world is this? Christopher Miles putting the instructions into Ben Simon. Ben, let us know.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 13:09, the referee has ruled that both men involved in the fall's shoulders were down. Therefore, this is a double pin draw. In the event of a draw, retaining the United Glory Tag Team Championship are Moses and Ethan Price.
Moses and Ethan Price retain on a double pin draw. I mean, buy a lottery ticket. How often do you see that? Both men's shoulders were down. I mean, from my angle, I think Christopher Miles was right. It looked like neither man rolled his shoulder. Moses and Ethan Price, that's not the way they wanted to retain those titles. And an offer of a shake of hands from PME. Ethan Price intercepts. What is this? Price wants the mic.
Okay. So, maybe our first title defense didn't go the way we wanted to go. Moses and I made it perfectly clear that when we climbed those ladders, we wanted to face the best, and we wanted to beat the best because we want to be the best.
Well, that is exactly what they said.
And as far as I'm concerned, and I know Moses feels the same way, we're standing across from two of the very best in the business.
I agree with that. I've loved PME for years. I think they are a great tag team.
So, with that said, two of the best tag teams in the Midwest standing here in the middle of the ring, both shoulders on the mat.
One more time, yelled from the crowd.
You guys deserve a rematch, and so do we.
Well, I like this idea.
Go with that.
We won one fall. One fall. That's all I needed. But you know what? Why don't we raise the ante a little?
Yeah! Whoa, Marino T.
How about instead of one fall, you have to beat us twice? So we're thinking a 2 out of 3 falls match for those Glory Pro Tag Team Championships. You want the best? You want to feel the experience? Then accept the challenge, boys. 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Moses gets the mic. 2 out of 3 falls. PME. Moses, Ethan Price. What do we say here, Moses?
We accept.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be one of the best tag team matches of the year.
We'll see you soon, boys.
Philly C Marino T against Ethan Price and Moses. 2 out of 3 falls with the United Glory Tag Team titles on the line. It doesn't get any better than that.